All right, I done rigged the whole little tripod here. I'll show at the end, but we good now. I got limited time, man. I was like, Corey, I gotta go run out for a second. She was like, to where? Where are you going right now? So clearly I'm on borrowed time. But it's what I signed up for and I'm grateful for it. So somebody who always worrying about where I'm going, caring about me, holding it down. So yeah, so let's jump into these questions. The first one is, if Rod had to eat one meal for the rest of his life, what would it be? It's a great question. So given meal, I'm gonna say drink plus kind of a food dish. This might be hard for Corey because I kind of eat everything that besides meat, obviously. But I would say if I could eat one meal for the rest of my life, first of all, it'd be a fresh pressed juice, of course. Something with mint, cucumber, lemon, and lime, and pineapple. And then food-wise, I'm a man of simple taste. So I would probably say like a fire burrito of some sort, like rice, lettuce, pico, corn. I imagine you're eating a lot of Chipotle lately, so I don't know. But let's go with a burrito for now. But whatever Corey says is probably right. Whatever she's cooking, that's the one meal for life for me. All right. Favorite show to watch together? This is obvious. Abbott Elementary. We love it. We did watch Squid Games together though, which was super dope. But Abbott Elementary, that's our go-to right now. When and where was our first kiss? So if y'all are hanging out with the ladies, our first kiss was the Pink Palette. I'll say no more. Y'all can ask Corey about it. But that's where our first kiss went down. The first movie we saw together, that's a great question. So the first movie we put on was King Kong. The first movie we went to theaters together was Dune. I'm pretty sure she put on Road to Rodanthe early on too, but I was knocked. I was faded. That movie lulled me to sleep. So yes, I'm gonna say King Kong is the first movie we put on together. Dune is the first movie we went to the theaters to see. First movie we watched from start to finish though. Not too sure. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go with Kong though. I'm gonna go with Kong. Skull Island. Kong on Skull Island. All right. Favorite vacation we've taken? Favorite vacation? It's gotta be Phoenix. I mean, we're literally getting married here. So favorite vacation has been Phoenix. That was such an amazing time. Not because everything went right, but because so much went wrong. And it really showed that it's about who you do it with. And so that really stretched us and refined us. And that was one of those divine happenings from God. Like, yo, y'all are really meant to be. Like, we kept coming back together and kept witnessing the magic of the Most High in the midst of our relationship. So Phoenix has got to be the best vacation that we've had together so far. I hope that's what she says. Who said I love you first? That was me in Oklahoma City. Before we even, I think maybe we had kind of figured we liked each other, but we were strictly friends. And it was a genuine, like, I just love you, yo. Like, I really felt that. And that was within the first week of hanging out, so I'll claim that one. When did you know they were the one? So, honestly, Corey and I there's a lot of different moments where people alluded to it and where we sensed something, but there was this night where we were like, let's just have an adventure, right? We want great Mexican. And then like out of nowhere, this huge Mexican spot popped up, El Patron. And then we were like, I was looking for a car wash and I went out the wrong way trying to get back to Tulsa, downtown Tulsa. And there was a car wash. And we got in that car wash and there was a song playing and we were just having a thumb war, just being silly, strictly again on the friend tip. And like, as we got in the car wash, it was like, truly like everything in the entire world dissipated and it was just us in that car. And the thumb war turned into a holding of hands. And it was just like, it felt like an hour and a half long car wash of just like being exactly where I'm supposed to be with exactly who I'm supposed to be with. And that's when I knew, like, this is different. Like, yeah, this is my person. And so, yeah, that was a spark. That was what kicked it off. That's what led to Pink Palette. You know what I'm saying? Who's a better cook? That is a great question. I think it depends on what's being cooked. If it's a simple meal, me for sure. If it's an elegant, sophisticated, flavorful meal, it's gonna be Corey. So I guess Corey's a better cook. I'll say that. Better taste in music. Listen, y'all gonna hear the playlist this weekend. And it's a hybrid of both of us. However, I would say that, like, she will say that I will say that I have a better taste in music, which I would say. My top 3 pet peeves. Oh my goodness. Top 3 pet peeves. People moving slow. Like, that just really blows my mind. Like, people moving slow, that's a pet peeve of mine. Indecisiveness, that's a huge pet peeve. I don't think it's a good one because I think that's just from the environment I come from. But yeah, indecisiveness, people moving slow, and then, it's a toss-up between being asked the same question twice and, like, talking to someone and being ignored. It's a toss-up between those two. So people moving slow, people being indecisive, and then either talking to someone and being ignored or somebody asking me the same question like a couple times. Those would be my pet peeves. Corey's guilty pleasure. You know, Corey keeps it pretty tight. Her go-to, like, I want to just feel like a human, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, she be moving. Corey be on it, getting it done. Her, like, sit down, I'm just going to be a human tonight is like popcorn with chocolate chips, maybe a cookie or a brownie, and a movie. That's like her, like, I'm just letting my hair down and just living. And I love it. I love to be there with her while she does it. Love to do it with her. And 3 things I love about my partner. 3, I mean, I can give you 3, but the number of things I love about Corey is incalculable. Like, if that's even a word. You can't count it. It's not. I love Corey's entire being. I will say, though, one of the things I love so much is how deep of a thinker she is. Like, getting to read some of her poetry and her writings, and then getting to hear her express them, or witnessing her talk to people about her passions, myself included, but getting to be an observer and just see that light shining in other directions besides on me all the time is so amazing. I love how bright her light is, how deep of a thinker she is, how passionate she is about the things that she gets involved in. So that's one of the many, many things I love about Corey. Another, Corey has an amazing sense of humor, for real. Like, you don't know it until you see it, but Corey is hilarious, like super funny. She gets me weak. And so I love her sense of humor. I love her sense of humor. And then some other things I love about Corey. Man, there's so many. Like, I love how intimate she is, and, like, just being a supporter, rubbing my back, like, just always letting me know her presence is there. I'm trying to give you my top 3 though. Deep thinker, sense of humor, and then, you know, Corey has helped me in strengthening my faith and defining my faith. And so I really love how motivating she can be. But she's not a motivator in a way to where, like, I'm gonna tell you what you should do. That's more my style. She's a motivator in a look at her way of being, right? Like, when you see somebody's light turned up, you observe how they move, how they carry themselves, and you can start to see things that you can imitate. And I think that, like, I really appreciate her faithfulness, how tapped in with spirit she is. I think that helps guide her and us and our new family unit. And so, yeah, I know these are long-winded, sorry, but I'm gonna say her deep thinking and passionate ways, her sense of humor, and her faithfulness and depth in spirit. Those are my 3 things I love about my partner. And so that's the end. And if you could show this to her and let her know, Now I'm done. I'm coming back up to you. I'm gonna rub your feet. I'm gonna get you down in some cocoa butter. We're gonna finish wrapping up everything we need to do for the wedding. It's gonna be a great time. I hope you and the ladies are having an amazing time. I am so honored, grateful, and blessed to be doing this with you. I just want you to know I love you with everything. I cannot wait till we get out there in front of everybody and have our opportunity to share with them what we've already decided on uniting as one and having a physical representation of that in Nyali. So I love you, baby. Thank you for your patience. Excited to make it official with you. All right, ladies, have a good time. No male strippers. I'll see y'all later. Peace.